This symbol of freedom almost destroyed itself. I know, that sounds impossible, but the Statue of Liberty only stands today because it was engineered to bend, flex, and even breathe with the weather. Let me start with the clay. Imagine I sculpt Lady Liberty in pure white clay. Matte, minimal, perfect. If she were solid stone, a gale would snap the torch arm like a twig. The real statue faced the same fear. Ocean winds, blazing sun, freezing winters. Every force wants to tear her apart. The artist Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi had the vision, but vision needed physics. So he teamed up with a young structural engineer named Gustave Eiffel. Yes, that Eiffel, and his chief designer Maurice Quechlin. Their solution? Make the outside thin and flexible, and the inside strong but forgiving. The outer skin isn't thick at all. It's copper, hammered into shape with a technique called repoussé, just a few millimeters, about the thickness of 2 pennies. Thin means light. Light means less force. And flexible means it can move without cracking. Inside, Eiffel designed a lattice of iron, columns, trusses, a central pylon, like the bones of a skyscraper inside a sculpture. The copper isn't glued to the iron, it's connected with a system of armature bars and saddles, little clips that hold the sheets while allowing them to slide as they heat up or cool down. Sunrise to sunset, the copper warms and expands. Nighttime, it shrinks. In summer heat, the entire skin grows. In winter, it tightens. And in storms, the statue sways, by design, several inches at the top, shedding wind energy rather than fighting it. But getting here wasn't easy. In France, Bartholdi's team built her in sections, testing assemblies to find weak spots. To raise money, they shipped just the arm to the 1876 Philadelphia Centennial, then the head to Paris expositions. Meanwhile, the full statue was completed in Paris, disassembled into hundreds of pieces, and packed into crates. Crossing the Atlantic on the Isère was a gamble. Storms and salt air risked damage to the thin copper plates. In New York, they waited for the pedestal, while Joseph Pulitzer's newspaper rallied small donations. Then came the massive reassembly on Bedloe's Island, now Liberty Island, like solving a copper jigsaw in the wind. Early on, moisture crept between the copper and iron. Even with insulation, electrochemical corrosion threatened the armature bars. Over decades, rust grew. The green patina that formed on the copper actually protected the skin, but the iron inside suffered until a major 1980s restoration replaced many bars with stainless steel. Here's the breakthrough to remember. Liberty survives because she moves. The thin copper flexes. The internal frame sways. The connections slide. The whole system breathes with temperature and yields to wind, turning forces that could shatter a rigid statue into motions that dissipate energy. So when you see that calm, unmoving face, know this. Inside, the statue is alive with motion, an orchestra of expansion, contraction, and controlled sway, all tuned by Eiffel's engineering and Bartholdi's vision. That's why a 19th century giant, hammered from sheets of copper, has stood through storms, time, and stress. Not by resisting everything, by intelligently giving way. And that to me is the real lesson of liberty.